Shalom everyone, a huge honor to have Rabbi Tzvi Kaye. He's a rabbi here of Yeshivat Har Etzion in GUSH. Share an amazing message for Am Yisrael for Purim. Big honor.
Hi. Everyone discusses the question of when did the big change in the Megillah happen? Right? We start off, everything's terrible, everything's bleak, everything's dark, and it's getting worse and worse, and Haman's about to destroy and annihilate the whole of the Jewish people. And at some point, everything changes and it starts turning to the good. We say Nafochu, it changed. And every stage it's getting better and better and better until the end of the Megillah when we're all saved. What was the key point that everything changed? So normally we assume, that's when Haman starts, Achashverosh forced Haman to lead Mordechai on the king's horse with the king's crown and the king's garments. Then people say, no, there's a point slightly earlier than that. That was that night, Nanadav Shanat HaMelech, when the king couldn't sleep, and he was awake and he couldn't sleep that night, and he realized, I've got to do something, and he opened up the Chronicles and he realized he had to do something for Mordechai. But the truth is, there's a point even earlier than that. Mordechai turns to Esther and he says, you achieved the amazing thing. You became queen. You got Achashverosh's queen. Why do you think you became queen? If you want, you could be silent. If you want, you could be silent and nothing would happen and you'd vanish into the realms of history. But if you realize why you became queen, maybe it was for this moment. There's something you can do to change the destiny of the Jewish people. Maybe that's why you became queen. Do something about it. He shakes Esther up. She realizes it's true. She wakes up and she says, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to risk my life. I'm going to risk the future because there's a necessary thing for the Jewish people. She gets all the Jews together. She asks them to daven for her. Then she goes into the palace and she approaches Achashverosh, which she wasn't supposed to do. And she sets up slowly, all the stages that were necessary to help the Jewish people. When the Kodesh Baruch Hu sees that Esther is willing to push and to stand up and risk her life to save the Jewish people, and the Kodesh Baruch Hu does his bit, Achashverosh can't sleep that night, he opens up the Chronicles, and the rest is history. We're here, everyone has different moments like that where there's something they can do. The question is, are we willing to stand up and do something for the Jewish people to change the Jewish people's destiny? Purim Sameach.
Amen.